My beloved child, I want you to stop everything you're doing right now and listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. Put down your phone, close those other tabs, and give me your full attention because what I'm about to share with you will change everything. I see you there, sitting in that quiet moment, carrying weights that others cannot see. I know about those nights when sleep feels impossible because your mind won't stop racing with worries about tomorrow. I've watched you stare at the ceiling, wondering if anyone truly understands the battles you're fighting behind that brave smile you wear for the world. My dear child, I want you to know that I have seen every single tear you've cried in the darkness. Not one has fallen without my notice. I've been there in those moments when you felt completely alone, when you whispered prayers that seemed to disappear into empty air, when you wondered if I was even listening. I heard every word. I felt every broken whisper of your heart. You've been carrying so much, haven't you? The weight of responsibilities that seem too heavy for your shoulders. The disappointments that cut deeper than anyone realizes. The dreams that feel like they're slipping further away with each passing day. I know about the bills that keep you awake at night, the relationships that cause you pain, the goals that seem impossible to reach. But today, I want to lift that burden from your heart. I want to remind you of something you may have forgotten in the midst of all this struggle. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not a mistake. You are my beloved child, and I have been working on something extraordinary just for you. I've watched you give and give, even when your own heart was breaking. I've seen you show kindness to others when you desperately needed kindness yourself. You've shared your last dollar, your last bit of energy, your final ounce of hope with someone else because that's who you are. You have a heart that mirrors my own, and that doesn't go unnoticed in heaven. Remember that time when you helped that stranger, even though you barely had enough for yourself? I saw that. Remember when you comforted your friend through their darkest hour, even though you were walking through your own valley? I was there. Every act of love, every moment of selflessness, every time you chose kindness over bitterness, I have treasured them all. I know there have been moments when you questioned if any of it mattered. When you looked around and saw others seemingly blessed while you struggled. When you wondered why good things happened to people who seemed to care less, while you, with all your faith and dedication, faced challenge after challenge. Those thoughts are natural, my child, but they don't reflect the full picture. You see, what looks like delay from your perspective has been divine preparation from mine. What feels like rejection has been protection. What seems like unanswered prayer has been me working behind the scenes, arranging circumstances, moving mountains you cannot see, and preparing something far greater than what you originally asked for. I want you to think back to some of the things you desperately wanted years ago, things that you cried about, prayed about, begged me for. Can you see now how some of those very things would have been wrong for you? How they would have taken you down paths that would have hurt you? My delays were my way of loving you, protecting you from settling for less than my best for your life. But now, something has shifted. You've grown through these trials. You've developed character, wisdom, and strength that you didn't possess before. You've learned to trust me in the darkness, to have faith when you couldn't see the way forward. You've proven that your heart remains soft toward others even when life has been hard on you. This season of preparation is complete. The testing has served its purpose. The waiting has done its work in your heart. You are no longer the same person who began this journey. You are stronger, wiser, more compassionate, and better equipped to handle the blessing I've been preparing for you. I know you felt forgotten at times. I know there were moments when you looked at your circumstances and wondered if I had abandoned you. But I want you to understand something that will change your perspective forever. I have never, not for one single moment, taken my eyes off you. When you felt most alone, I was closest. When the path seemed darkest, I was already lighting the way ahead. Your prayers haven't been ignored, they've been incubating. Every request, every plea, every desperate cry has been heard and recorded in my heart. I've been collecting them, refining them, and preparing to answer them in ways that exceed your greatest expectations. Those dreams you thought had died? They were just dormant, waiting for the right season to bloom. Those hopes you thought were foolish? They were actually glimpses of the future I had planned for you all along. Those desires that seemed too good to be true? They were my way of preparing your heart for what I wanted to give you. I need you to understand that your gift isn't just any ordinary blessing. It's specifically designed for you, crafted with your unique personality, talents, and calling in mind. It fits perfectly into the story I'm writing with your life. It complements your strengths and fills the gaps in your weaknesses. It's not just what you need, it's what the world needs from you. Right now, as you listen to these words, your gift is in its final stages of preparation. Think of it like a beautiful meal being prepared by a master chef. You've been smelling the aromas, getting hungrier by the minute, wondering when it will be ready. You've even questioned whether the chef forgot about your order. But behind the kitchen doors, every ingredient has been carefully selected, every flavor perfectly balanced, every element timed to perfection. Your gift is like that meal. It's almost ready to be served. The timing is almost perfect. The preparation is nearly complete. And when it arrives at your table, you'll understand why every moment of waiting was necessary. I've been preparing not just your gift, but also preparing you to receive it. Because here's what most people don't understand. Receiving a blessing requires as much preparation as creating one. You needed to develop the capacity to handle what I'm about to give you. You needed to grow into the person who could steward this gift properly. Think about it this way. If I had given you everything you wanted when you first asked for it, would you have been ready? Would you have had the wisdom to manage it? Would you have appreciated it the way you will now? Would you have used it to help others the way your experiences have prepared you to do? The answer is no, and deep down you know it. You needed to walk through those difficult seasons to develop compassion for others who struggle. You needed to experience lack so you could truly appreciate abundance. You needed to face challenges so you could build the strength required to handle blessing. Every tear has been an investment in your character. Every sleepless night has been preparing you for peaceful days ahead. Every moment of uncertainty has been building your faith muscle. Every disappointment has been teaching you to find your security in me rather than in circumstances. And now you're ready? You've passed the test. You've proven your faithfulness. You've maintained your integrity. You've kept your heart soft. You've continued to love and give and hope, even when it was difficult. You've shown that blessing won't corrupt you, that success won't make you forget where you came from, that prosperity won't make you proud. I want you to feel something right now. Feel the shift in the atmosphere around your life. Feel the change in the spiritual climate of your situation. Something is different now, isn't it? There's an expectancy in the air. There's a sense that something big is about to happen. That's not your imagination, that's my presence moving in your circumstances. Your season of waiting is officially coming to an end. Your time of preparation is complete. Your gift is ready, and more importantly, you are ready to receive it. But I need you to do something for me. I need you to release those old hurts that have been holding you back. I need you to let go of the disappointment, the bitterness, the questioning. I need you to forgive, not just others, but also yourself. Forgive yourself for the mistakes you've made, the opportunities you've missed, the times you've fallen short. You cannot carry your gift while you're still carrying your pain. You cannot embrace your future while you're still holding on to your past. I'm asking you to open your hands, open your heart, and make room for what's coming. This is your moment, my beloved child. This is the beginning of the chapter you've been waiting to read in your life story. Your gift is ready, the doors are about to open, and your breakthrough is about to begin. My precious child, now that you understand how deeply I see and know your journey, I want to pull back the curtain and show you something magnificent. I want to reveal to you the divine orchestration that has been happening behind the scenes of your life. What you've experienced as delays, I have been using as divine appointments. What felt like setbacks were actually setups for something greater than you could imagine. You see, my beloved, when a master craftsman creates a precious piece of art, every hammer strike, every careful cut, every moment of heat applied serves a purpose. The raw material doesn't understand the process while it's happening. It only feels the pressure, the heat, the reshaping. But the craftsman sees the finished masterpiece from the very beginning. That's exactly what has been happening in your life. Every difficult season, every closed door, every moment when things didn't work out the way you planned, These weren't accidents or punishments. They were carefully orchestrated moments of preparation. I have been the master craftsman, and you have been my precious work of art. Think about those doors that closed when you were certain they were meant to open. Remember how devastating it felt at the time? How confused you were? How you questioned everything? But I need you to understand something profound. I closed those doors not to hurt you, but to redirect you towards something infinitely better. Behind each closed door was a path that would have led you away from your true destiny. That job you didn't get, that relationship that ended, that opportunity that slipped away, each of these was me protecting you from settling for less than my best plan for your life. You were ready to accept good, but I had great prepared for you. You were willing to take adequate, but I had abundant waiting for you. I'd been like a loving parent watching their child reach for something that looks appealing but would actually harm them. Sometimes love says no to what you want in the moment so it can say yes to what you need for a lifetime. My delays were never denials. They were divine redirections toward your greater good. During those seasons when you felt stuck, when nothing seemed to move forward no matter how hard you tried, I was working in the invisible realm. I was moving hearts, changing minds, rearranging circumstances, and preparing people who would become instrumental in your breakthrough. I was removing obstacles you couldn't see and creating pathways you hadn't yet discovered. Remember those times when you felt like you were going in circles, like you were trapped in the same patterns, facing the same challenges over and over again? Those weren't signs that I had forgotten you or that you were doing something wrong. Those were seasons of divine preparation, where I was developing in you the exact qualities you would need for what I was preparing to give you. Like a farmer who prepares the soil before planting the seed, I have been preparing the soil of your heart, your mind, and your circumstances. You needed to develop patience, and that came through waiting. You needed to learn perseverance, and that came through challenges that required you to keep going when everything in you wanted to quit. You needed to cultivate faith, and that grew in the dark seasons when you had nothing to hold on to but my promises. Every test you passed made you more qualified for your blessing. Every trial you endured increased your capacity to handle what I'm about to place in your hands. Every moment you chose to trust me when you couldn't understand what I was doing proved that you were ready for greater responsibility and greater blessing. I've been building your character like a foundation that could support the weight of the blessing I want to give you. Weak foundations crumble under pressure, but strong foundations can support magnificent structures. Your character has been under construction, and now it's strong enough to support the magnitude of what's coming. During your darkest hours, when you felt most alone, I was there working on your behalf. When you couldn't sleep because of worry, I was awake arranging your breakthrough. When you cried tears of frustration, I was moving mountains to clear your path. When you felt forgotten, I was preparing your moment of recognition. I want you to understand something about divine timing that will change how you see everything that has happened to you. My timing is never early, and it's never late. It's always perfect. What seems delayed from your perspective is precisely on schedule from mine. I see the end from the beginning, and I know exactly when every piece needs to fall into place. Your gift required specific people to be in position. It required certain circumstances to align. It required particular doors to open and others to close. It required you to be in the right place internally, spiritually, emotionally, and mentally, to receive what I want to give you. All of these elements have been coming together like a divine symphony, each instrument playing its part at exactly the right moment. The people who will be involved in your breakthrough have been on their own journey of preparation. I've been working in their hearts, preparing them to recognize your value, to open doors for you, to become the vessels through which your blessing flows. They don't even realize yet that they've been positioned for this divine appointment with your destiny. The circumstances surrounding your breakthrough have been quietly arranging themselves. What looked like random events in the world around you have actually been precise movements in the chess game of your destiny. Every piece has been moving into position, and now the board is set for your victory. I've been preparing not just the gift itself, but also the perfect timing for its delivery. There's a reason it's happening now and not earlier. There's a reason the season has been chosen for your breakthrough. Everything that needed to happen first has happened. Every preparation that needed to be completed has been completed. Every person who needed to be in place is in place. You've wondered why some people seem to receive their blessings so easily while you've had to wait and work and persevere. But what you don't see is that their journey prepared them for their gift, just as your journey has prepared you for yours. Their path was different because their destination was different. Your path has been unique because your gift is unique. The magnitude of what I'm preparing for you required the magnitude of preparation you've experienced. Great gifts require great preparation. Extraordinary blessings require extraordinary development. The level of your testing has been equal to the level of your blessing. The depth of your preparation reveals the depth of what's coming. Think of it like this: a small stream requires a small channel, but a mighty river requires banks that have been carved deep and wide to contain its flow. Your trials have been carving out the channel of your life to contain the mighty river of blessing that's about to flow through it. Without the deep banks, the blessing would overflow and be wasted. But with the proper preparation, it will flow smoothly and powerfully, bringing life wherever it goes. I've been developing your capacity to not just receive blessing, but to properly steward it. Because your gift comes with responsibility. It comes with the opportunity to be a blessing to others. It comes with the privilege of being a conduit of my love and provision to those around you. You needed to be prepared not just to receive, but to give wisely. Your struggles have given you compassion for others who struggle. Your journey through lack has prepared you to appreciate abundance. Your seasons of waiting have taught you the value of what you're about to receive. Your experiences with closed doors have taught you to recognize when I'm opening the right ones. The wisdom you've gained through your trials is part of your gift. The strength you've developed through your challenges is part of your blessing. The character you've built through your testing is part of your treasure. You're not just receiving external gifts, you've become a gift yourself, refined and prepared to make a difference in this world. Every prayer you prayed during your difficult seasons has been working like seeds planted in the soil of heaven. They've been growing and developing, and now they're ready to produce a harvest in your life. The seeds of your desperation are about to bloom into gardens of delight. The seeds of your tears are about to produce trees of joy. I want you to feel something shifting right now as you receive these words. Can you sense it? There's a stirring in the spiritual realm around your life. The angels assigned to your breakthrough are taking their positions. The doors that have been locked are beginning to turn. The hearts that have been closed are beginning to soften. The opportunities that have been hidden are beginning to surface. Your season of preparation is officially complete. The classroom of difficulty is dismissing its student with honor. You've graduated from the school of hard knocks with a diploma in faith, a degree in perseverance, and a master's certification in trusting me through uncertainty. But more than that, you've been transformed. You're not the same person who entered this season of preparation. You've been refined, strengthened, and made ready. You've proven yourself faithful in the small things, and now you're ready to be entrusted with much. Your gift is ready, my beloved child, and so are you. My beloved child, this is the moment we have both been waiting for. This is the culmination of every prayer you've whispered in the darkness, every tear you've shed in secret, every act of faith you've taken when you couldn't see the way forward. Your gift is not just ready, it is here, it is now, and it is yours. I want you to close your eyes for a moment and feel the atmosphere around you. Do you sense it? There's an electricity in the air, a divine anticipation that surrounds you like the moments before dawn when the whole world holds its breath, waiting for the sun to break over the horizon. That's what's happening in your life right now. Your dawn is breaking, and with it comes the light that will illuminate everything you've been hoping for. Right now, as you listen to my voice, I am placing your gift into your hands. I am opening the doors that have been sealed. I am releasing the breakthrough that has been building like water behind a dam. Feel it beginning to flow. Feel the restrictions lifting. Feel the heaviness departing from your shoulders and the lightness of hope filling your spirit. Your gift comes in multiple dimensions, my precious child. It's not just one thing, it's a symphony of blessings orchestrated to work together in perfect harmony in your life. There's provision for your needs, but also abundance to share. There's healing for your wounds, but also strength to help others heal. There's breakthrough in your circumstances, but also wisdom to help others find their way through their darkness. I see the joy that's about to flood your heart like a river that's been dammed up for too long. When the floodgates open, the water doesn't just trickle, it rushes with power and force, transforming everything in its path. That's what's happening to your life right now. The joy that's been held back by circumstances, by disappointments, by delays, is about to rush into every corner of your existence. Feel it washing over you now. Feel the weight of sadness lifting from your spirit. Feel the clouds of depression parting to let the sunshine of my love break through. You've carried sorrow for so long that you might have forgotten what pure joy feels like. But I'm here to remind you. I'm here to restore it to you in abundance. Your gift includes relationships that will bless your soul and challenge you to grow. I'm bringing people into your life who will see your worth, appreciate your heart, and celebrate your victories as if they were their own. Some will be mentors who will guide you into new levels of wisdom and success. Others will be companions who will walk beside you, sharing laughter and creating memories that will warm your heart for years to come. There will be those who will look up to you, who will be inspired by your story, who will find hope in your testimony of how I carried you through your darkest seasons. You'll discover that your pain had a purpose. It prepared you to comfort others with the same comfort I have given you. Your struggles weren't wasted. They were investments in your ability to make a difference in others' lives. I'm opening up opportunities for you that you never even thought to ask for. Doors that you didn't even know existed are swinging wide open. Paths that were hidden from your view are becoming clear and accessible. Resources that seemed impossible to reach are coming within your grasp. What seemed like fantasy is becoming your reality. Your creative gifts, those talents and abilities that have been buried under the weight of survival and struggle, are being resurrected and restored. The songs in your heart that went silent, the dreams in your mind that faded, the visions in your spirit that dimmed, all of these are being rekindled with divine fire. You're going to create things, build things, accomplish things that will amaze even you. There's healing flowing through every part of your being right now. Physical healing for the places in your body that have been affected by stress and worry. Emotional healing for the wounds that others inflicted on your heart. Mental healing for the thoughts that have tormented you with fear and doubt. Spiritual healing for the connection with me that has felt strained or distant. Feel this healing power flowing through you like warm honey, soothing every place that has been damaged, restoring every place that has been broken, renewing every place that has grown weary. You're being made whole, not just patched up or temporarily repaired, but completely restored to the fullness of health and vitality I always intended for you to have. Your finances are being transformed. The lack that has plagued you, the stress of never having enough, the embarrassment of not being able to provide the way you wanted to, all of this is being reversed. I'm opening streams of income you haven't even imagined. I'm providing for you through channels you never expected. I'm blessing you with such abundance that you'll be able to be generous to others in ways you've only dreamed of. But understand this, my child, your gift comes with great responsibility. You're not just receiving for yourself, you're receiving so you can give. You're not just being blessed so you can enjoy the blessing, you're being blessed so you can become a blessing. The abundance flowing into your life is meant to flow through your life to touch others who are still waiting for their breakthrough. Remember how it felt to be in need. Remember the kindness of those who helped you when you had nothing to give in return. Remember the hope that kept you going when others had given up on you. Now you'll have the privilege of being that hope for someone else. You'll have the joy of being the answer to someone else's prayers. Your gift includes divine favor that will go before you and prepare the way. You'll find that doors open easier than they should. You'll discover that people are unusually willing to help you succeed. You'll notice that solutions appear just when you need them most. This isn't luck or coincidence. It's my hand working on your behalf, arranging circumstances to support your success. The plans I have for your future are more beautiful than anything you've dared to imagine. You've been thinking too small, dreaming too cautiously, hoping too timidly. I want to expand your vision, stretch your faith, and prepare your heart for the magnitude of what's coming. What you thought would be good enough is just the beginning of what I want to do in and through your life. You're going to look back on this season of struggle and see it with completely different eyes. You'll recognize every closed door as divine protection, every delay as perfect timing, every disappointment as redirection towards something better. You'll see my fingerprints all over your story, and you'll marvel at how intricately I orchestrated every detail to bring you to this moment. Your gift includes the ability to forgive completely and love deeply. The hurt that once made your heart hard is being healed, and in its place, I'm giving you a heart that's even more compassionate than before. You'll be able to love people who don't deserve it, forgive people who haven't apologized, and show grace to people who show you none in return. This supernatural love will be one of your greatest gifts to the world. I'm giving you boldness to step into your destiny without apology or hesitation. No more shrinking back in fear. No more second-guessing your worth. No more waiting for permission to be who I created you to be. You have my approval, my blessing, my backing, and my presence. That's all the authority you need to move forward with confidence. Your voice is going to be heard in ways you never expected. Your story is going to inspire people you'll never meet. Your influence is going to extend far beyond your current circle. You're going to discover that you have something valuable to say, something important to contribute, something unique to offer that the world needs. The peace that has eluded you for so long is settling over your life like a warm blanket. You're going to sleep soundly knowing that I'm watching over you and your loved ones. You're going to wake up excited about what each new day might bring. You're going to live with a sense of security that comes from knowing you're held safely in my hands. Your gift includes divine timing that will make everything work together for your good. Things that need to happen quickly will happen quickly. Things that need to develop slowly will unfold at the perfect pace. You won't have to force doors or manipulate circumstances. You'll simply need to walk forward in faith, and I'll orchestrate the timing of everything around you. I want you to prepare your heart to receive with gratitude and humility. Don't let pride creep in and try to convince you that you deserve this or that you earned it through your own efforts. This is grace, unmerited favor, unearned blessing, unconditional love manifested in your life. Receive it with wonder, cherish it with thankfulness, and share it with generosity. Your gift is going to multiply as you use it. Like the small lunch that fed thousands, what I'm placing in your hands will expand and increase as you share it with others. Don't hoard your blessing or hide your gift. Use it boldly, share it freely, and watch as I multiply it beyond your wildest expectations. The fear that has held you back is being replaced with supernatural courage. You're going to find yourself taking steps you never thought you could take, speaking words you never thought you could speak, attempting things you never thought you could attempt. This boldness isn't recklessness. It's faith-filled confidence in my ability to carry you through anything. Your relationships are being healed and restored. Family bonds that were strained are being strengthened. Friendships that were damaged are being repaired. Love that seemed lost is being rekindled. You're going to experience the joy of reconciliation and the sweetness of restored fellowship with people who matter to you. I'm placing you in a position of influence where your words will carry weight and your actions will make a difference. People will seek your counsel, value your opinion, and follow your example. This isn't about power or prestige, it's about responsibility and service. You'll use your influence to lift others up, to speak truth and love, and to guide people toward me. Your gift includes supernatural wisdom that will help you navigate every decision, every challenge, every opportunity that comes your way. You won't have to wonder what to do or which way to go. My Spirit will guide you into all truth, show you things to come, and give you understanding beyond your natural ability. The creativity that flows through you is about to explode in new and beautiful ways. Whether it's art, music, writing, business ideas, or solutions to problems, your mind is going to be filled with inspiration that comes directly from my throne room. You'll create things that bring beauty into the world and solve problems that help people live better lives. Your physical strength and vitality are being renewed. The weariness that has weighed you down is lifting. The energy you need for the journey ahead is being poured into you right now. You're going to feel alive in ways you haven't felt in years. Your body is going to keep up with your spirit as you move into this new season. I'm giving you the gift of perfect timing in everything you do. You'll know when to speak and when to be silent. You'll know when to act and when to wait. You'll know when to hold on and when to let go. This divine timing will make you incredibly effective in everything you put your hand to. Your gift includes the ability to see people the way I see them, not for who they are right now, but for who they have the potential to become. This vision will help you love difficult people, believe in broken people, and invest in people that others have given up on. You'll become an agent of transformation in people's lives. The dreams that died are being resurrected. The hopes that faded are being restored. The vision that dimmed is being rekindled. What you thought was over is just beginning. What you thought was lost is being returned to you. What you thought was impossible is becoming inevitable. Your gift is ready, my beloved child, and it's time for you to step forward and receive it. Reach out your hands in faith and expectation. Open your heart to receive all that I have prepared for you. Trust me to handle the details, to work out the timing, to orchestrate every element of your breakthrough. Walk into your new season with your head held high and your heart full of gratitude. You are my beloved child, and I am well pleased with you. Your journey has prepared you for this moment, and this moment is preparing you for your glorious future. Your gift is ready. Now go and receive it with joy.